Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Intro music fades out. Host, welcome to the Tube Tribune, where we dive into the juiciest crimes and scandals that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're discussing a shocking case that's left a family shattered and a community outraged. Jennifer Carvajal, a 28-year-old Floridian, has been sentenced to 67 years in prison for driving drunk and causing a fatal crash that killed her cousin, Pedro, and seriously injured two others. Let's break down the disturbing details of this case. Jennifer Carvajal's life was marked by tragedy from a young age. When she was just 11, she began drinking to cope with the trauma of being sexually abused by male relatives. Fast forward to 2014, when she killed a 52-year-old man after running a red light and plowing into his car while intoxicated. She served 4 years in prison and was on probation at the time of the second fatal crash that took Pedro's life. The facts are staggering. On April 25, 2021, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office deputies witnessed Carvajal speeding in her silver Hyundai at nearly 110 mph on Interstate 4. When she attempted to exit the highway, she lost control, and the car became airborne before colliding with a palm tree and a utility pole. The crash caused the car to flip several times before landing upside down at a nearby car dealership. Carvajal was transported to Tampa General Hospital with minor injuries, but 3 passengers were seriously injured. Pedro Carvajal, Jennifer's cousin, was pronounced dead later that day. And the worst part? At the hospital, Florida Highway Patrol officers interviewed Carvajal and noticed she was still impaired, with glassy eyes, slurred speech, and a strong smell of alcohol. The evidence against her was clear. Her blood alcohol content at the time of the crash was 0.102, above the legal limit of 0.08. But what's even more disturbing is Carvajal's attempt to shift the blame onto others in the aftermath of the crash. She called Pedro's sister hours after the crash and asked her to tell the others that she wasn't the one driving. Today, Jennifer Carvajal was sentenced to 67 years in prison, a sentence that doubles the recommended 33 years from the state. Judge Greg Green told her during sentencing, she has now committed 2 acts of DUI and taken 2 people's lives. It's almost as if instead of taking every step to avoid putting yourself in that situation again, you took affirmative steps to ensure that it happened. The family members of Pedro Carvajal spoke out against Jennifer during the sentencing hearing, describing him as a loyal friend, a diligent worker, and a devoted dad. They also expressed their pain and suffering at the hands of her decision. And now, after years of turmoil and tragedy, justice has been served. But the question remains, how could someone so young and with so much potential take 2 lives and destroy so many families? We'll be following this case closely and bringing you updates as more information becomes available. Outro music starts playing.